Hello, check testing 1 2. Check test. Testing 1 2 live at the pit. 1 2 3. Check 1. Let's rock and roll. Going live. Let's see where we're at. Joe, are we coming in? Are we coming in clean? Awesome. We'll be on in a few minutes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to special broadcast here on sportsprimo.com. I'm Aaron Abeta here with Amado Abeta. We're courtside at the pit in Albuquerque, New Mexico for the 2A semifinal here, getting ready to tip off in about 6 minutes. Pecos Panthers, the number 2 seed, 27-3 overall. Under head coach Arthur Gonzalez, they are facing off against the 6 seed, the Rehoboth Christian Lynx, 23-6 on this season, under head coach Kevin Zwiers. Pecos, they started off this tournament defeating Mescalero Apache 52-22. Then in the quarterfinals, they defeated the 10th seed Manal Panthers 60-51 in order to get to this semifinal. Rehoboth Christian, they're the 6th seed. They defeated Oak Grove Christian Academy 46-39 in the first round. And then coming back from down 20 points in the second half, they defeated the 3rd seed, Mesa Vista, 67-61 in overtime. We covered that game here on Sports Primo. You can listen to that game still on our YouTube channel. It was a classic, and the Lynx coming back from 20, able to hold off the number 3 seed, Mesa Vista Trojans, 67-61. We can first start talking here about the Pecos Panthers. They had 4 players, I believe, in that quarterfinal game that scored 12 points. Brandon Encinias, Esteban Olivas, Cameron Holton, and Carlos Raglan coming off the bench, all scoring around 12 points. A very balanced team, Amado. Not anyone really sticks out here, but Pecos, they have such a chemistry on offense and defense. It's like they are definitely 5 individuals on the floor that operate as one unit.
Well, good morning, Baron. It's awesome, as always, to be here at the pit. It's always our tradition, you picking me up at 6 in the morning.
Hey, that's it.
And coming down to Albuquerque. But, yeah, man, we're talking about Pecos, and these are guys that have been together for years and years and years. Their older brothers were on teams before this. Cousins, uncles, you name it, have been part of this Pecos tradition. And like we've said, they don't pass the eye test when you take a look at them. This is a small team. And you're going, man, how are they going to do this against a bigger team from Rehoboth or a bigger team they were playing in their last game? It's like, how are they going to get past the height? Well, they do, because they know where they're going to be on the court. Their spacing is perfect. They just know what's going on with instinct at this point.
Yeah.
And Coach Gonzalez, we talked about this a couple days ago. He's connected all the way down to the elementary school. So they're learning the system from second grade all the way into high school, and they're thinking about state championships 10 years down the road. And that's the great thing with Pecos. And so, yeah, they can handle height, they can handle pressure, whatever comes their way. And then when the winning starts to become contagious in a town like that, it becomes part of what they do. They know how to win. They know how to play in the pit. They don't get overwhelmed. That's the great thing about Pecos. But like we said, man, we were expecting the showdown. We were expecting the showdown between Pecos and Mesa Vista, and that didn't happen. And what a sad upset. And but man, we got to hand it to Rehoboth for what they did, especially number 14 Trajan West.
Yeah, Trajan West scoring 26 points in that game in the semifinal. Came alive. I think he only had, when we're looking at it, he only had 4 points in the first half and ended up with 28 points to finish the ball game, or 26 points to lead his team. And like I was saying on the broadcast, not really like your typical basketball player. He looks like more of a cross country runner or a soccer
Yes, he
player.
does.
But boy, he got hot, and then he was joined here by Meester, who got hot too. Meester had 3 points at halftime. He finished with 16 points. They also have two really good big men, Fredrickson and Chapman underneath. Good scores. Fredrickson, a really good rim protector. Coda Chapman, a good offensive player here for Rehoboth Christian. They're a 6 seed, a very strong 6
Yeah,
seed.
they are.
Taking down the number 3 seed Mesa Vista. That's no small task, especially coming back from 20 points.
Well, Baron, I got to give a shout out right now. I got to give a big shout out to my wife at home listening. She's listening with my daughter, and so Everly wanted to hear us this morning. So, from Uncle Baron and your dad.
Good morning, Everly.
Good morning, sweet pea. We love you so much, and can't wait till you're joining us at the pit. That's and part of our family tradition for sure. So I love you so much. I love both of you, and enjoy your breakfast and be a good girl, please.
What does Everly eat for breakfast?
Everly, she likes her breakfast cake. Those are pancakes, French toast, and/or waffle.
Does she get syrup on it as well?
Syrup, no butter.
All right.
That's a big one. And sausage patties.
Ooh, I like that.
And of course bacon. She's a bacon girl, and she just got into to cream of wheat. That's a new one.
All right. Well, enjoy your breakfast, everyone that's listening. Enjoy your breakfast on listening to this ball game. 2A semifinal, a trip to the championship game on the line here. The winner of this game will play the winner of Texaco. They're the number 1 seed. They'll be playing Mesilla Valley in the semifinal. Mesilla Valley, the 5th seed, upsetting Santa Rosa in that quarterfinal. So that game is scheduled for 11:30 a.m. this morning. This is the first of a triple header that we're having on Sports Primo today, Mods.
Yes, it is. We'll be getting rock and rolling at 1:15, 3 o'clock, and we are ready, man. And they'll be joining on Suave Radio in a few minutes. So thank you to everyone. Thank you, Joe, in Santa Fe, putting us on.
That's right. Well, the 1:15 is the 3A semifinal between St. Michael's and Santa Fe Indian School, and then we'll cover the 3 o'clock 3A state championship game. The Santa Fe Indian School girls will be facing off against Navajo Prep. That's a 1 versus a 2. Can't wait for that one. So this is the first of a triple header here at the pit now in Albuquerque. It's a tradition for us here on Sports Primo. We're so privileged to give you this broadcast. It never gets old, coming downstairs, coming down the tunnel to the pit and being courtside for these high school basketball games, as we'll go ahead and pause here for the national anthem.
Well, I thought that was a live version for a minute there.
All right, that's Mr. James Baron from the Santa Fe New Mexican. I got to give a shout out to James and Will Amado. Those guys, they're the hardest working guys in high school sports, man. The local coverage, they cover everybody here. They write great stories. Great story that James wrote about Mesa Vista and their loss in the quarterfinal, man. He just really captured that moment and of loss of I can't think of the word right now, but just how much it meant to Mesa Vista and goes back generations.
Yeah, it does.
That loss, right? And so shout out to James on writing a great article about that.
And check out all the socials for Sports Primo, Facebook, Instagram, everything we do. And we got to shout out all of our great interns and staff that are working throughout this state tournament. Man, Sarah and Emma, they captured so many great moments in that Mesa Vista game. And so a shout out to Sarah Sanchez and Emma Wade. They'll be joining us tomorrow here at the pit.
All right, let's go to the starting five here. This is the 2026 Nusenda Credit Union State Basketball Championships, the 2A semifinal. A trip to the championship game on the line here. First, for the 6th seed, Rehoboth Christian Lynx. Number 5, Jonah Jones, he's a junior. Number 12, Deej Meester, a junior. Number 14, senior Trajan West. Number 35, a senior Coda Chapman. And number 44, a sophomore, the big man, Simon Fredrickson. Fredrickson going, about 6'2", 3" here, you'd say? Maybe taller?
I think he's a little taller. I think he's
6'4"?
looking 6'4", 6'5",
and Olivas, he's the tallest guy for Pecos. He goes about 6 foot.
Maybe. Yeah,
Let's go to the starting five for Pecos. Number 10, Brandon Encinias, a senior. Number 11, the senior, Elias Chavez. Number 12, the junior, Esteban Olivas. Number 20, the freshman, the pup, Cameron Holton. And number 23, the senior, Kevin Vigil. 3 seniors starting for Pecos, a junior and a freshman here as we're getting underway here, and the tip is controlled by the Lynx. Lynx going right to left here in front of us. They're in their maroon uniforms. They're the lower seed. Facing Pecos in the white uniforms. Panthers, they're in man-to-man here to start. Jones drives left side, cut off here by Chavez. Gets it inside to Chapman. Nice pass underneath, and he found Meester for the bucket.
Man, West just slipped right off of Holton and went underneath the basket on that one. He found him from the top of the key.
Freshman point guard here for Pecos at the pit, man. Wow, what a moment. Here we go. Chavez gets it over to the pup. Holton up top to Encinias. Left side now to Chavez. Chavez looking for cutters, gets it to Encinias. He'll drive. He's cut off now. He'll restart. You got really 2 point guards on the floor for Pecos, Encinias and Holton, Mado. They're really heady ball players.
Always a nice thing to have when you have 2 ball handlers and they can set up the offense for you.
Pick and roll here for the Panthers. Chavez shot or Vigil shot is no good. Rebound. Lynx. Here comes Meester now. Over to Jones. Jones is free for a bit now, and Encinias picks him up. Gets it over to Meester inside to the big man. Fredrickson at the top of the key actually gets it to Meester. He wants to drive right wing on Holton. Spin move and finds a cutting Fredrickson. The ball is loose, and we got our first turnover of the ball game. Pecos swipes it away.
Didn't like that pass going into traffic like that into the key.
Holton whips it to Encinias on the left side up top. Lynx open up in man-to-man as well. Encinias wants to drive. At the top of the key, goes right side, kicks it out. Baseline, Trey on the way, no good. Rebound, Fredrickson for the Lynx. That was Chavez with the Trey attempt for the Panthers. It was no good. Still 2-0, Lynx up. Here comes Meester, and he has the ball lost out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. That was Chavez. Oh, they might reverse it here, Amado. Official's going to talk. Discussing it here right in front of the Panthers student section, if you want to call it that. Got some older guys in there
Yeah.
for Pecos in the student section. And they do change the call, so that's going to be a turnover. Pecos gets the ball back. Here comes Holton now. Headband and goggles, a throwback.
I love that.
Gets it over to Vigil, right side to Chavez. Right wing, looking inside, now back up top. They'll whip it around to Holton. Holton looks inside, back to Encinias, top of the key. He's looking for cutters. Lynx very dialed in on defense here, man-to-man. Chavez gets it to Vigil. Left side, he drive, cuts off. Gets it over to Olivas. The big man gets it to Holton. He'll drive right side. Gets to the rack and scores. The freshman, Cameron, gets Pecos on the board.
Not sure why Jonah Jones, man, he stepped away, got out of help defense, and gave Holton the lane. I don't understand that.
2-2, 5:26 left in the first quarter.
Trying to avoid the kick out is what I think he was thinking about.
Here comes Chapman. He'll drive baseline. He's cut off by Vigil. Whips it over to the other side. Meester now with the, or I'm sorry, that is West with the ball. It's for Fredrickson. His shot, no good. Air ball actually. Rebound Vigil or Chavez. Gets it to Holton. Back up top to Encinias. He'll drive into the lane. Little floater, no good. Rebound. Rehoboth. Gets it to West. Trajan West, 26 points in the quarterfinal. Brings up the ball here against Encinias. Gets it to Jones. Jones on the right wing. He's cut off. Holton on him. Gets it to Meester left wing. Now over to Chapman. Chapman almost lost it. That should have been a double dribble. Up, boy. Shot by Chapman. No good. Rebound. Pecos.
Could have been a push off as well.
They'll push it up the floor. Holton on the left wing up top. He'll reset now. Holton gets it over to Chavez. I'm sorry, Vigil. Now back up top to Holton. They'll reset. Holton, right wing over to Vigil. Gets it to Chavez. Inside, little turnaround jumper. No good. Off back rim. Rebound, Fredrickson. Has it stolen away by Holton. And then Holton throws it off of Chavez out of bounds. They had it, Mavo.
They did, and they funneled Meester down into the baseline, and his man got open.
West will take it out here. Pecos, a little bit of pressure. Looks like actually 2-1-2. Looking to trap here. Meester not across the timeline. Now dribbles across the timeline. Goes left side. Dribbles into a trap. Triple team. And a jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow Panthers.
And that's what you want to see when you're throwing a different defense, because they were shadowing West the first couple possessions, then throw a little trap at you that they weren't ready for and force a turnover.
Yep, Coach Gonzalez switching up defense early here. They're going to go through a 4-low set here. Panthers with the ball. Holton, right wing, gets it to Vigil. Vigil powers it up. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound. Fredrickson, another one. He's cleaning the glass.
Some one and dones for Pecos.
Fredrickson up top left wing. Wants to drive. Lost the ball. Gets it back. Throws it out to Meester. Now to West. Top of the key. He'll reset now. Holton on West. West dribbles left side. Pick and roll. The Fredrickson shot. No good. Rebound. Fredrickson puts it up. Scores and was fouled. Simon Fredrickson, the sophomore.
He must be sitting with about 5 or 6 rebounds at this point.
He's the tallest guy on the floor by a good 4 inches.
He is, but I still, like we were talking Wednesday, I get nervous when he dribbles too much.
When he's too far away from the basket, for sure, as he misses the free throw. 4-2, Rehoboth up. 3:20 left first quarter. Holton gets it to Vigil. Back up top to Holton, right wing, left side. Now top of the key to Encinias. Gets it over to Vigil. Back to Encinias. Thought about the trade, didn't take it. Jones covered late. Inside, Olivas, turnaround jumper over Fredrickson, in and out, no good. Rebound, Holton. He'll put up the little one-footer. It's no good. Chapman with the rebound. Here comes the Lynx now. West across the timeline. Pecos gets back on defense. Jones now on the right wing here for Rehoboth. Looks inside for Fredrickson, not there. Jones looks for cutters. Gets it now to Meester, right wing up top. Meester takes a screen. Now over to West. West to Fredrickson, trying to back down. It's Olivas, kicks it out to Chapman. He'll drive, he's cut off. Kick out, jumper, baseline trade. No good by Jones. Rebound, Holton. Here comes the Panthers now. Encinias wants to take it. Takes it to the racket, scores. Beautiful drive by Brandon Encinias.
Getting down fast, man. That's the key, I think, for Pecos.
Yeah, don't let Rehoboth set up in their half-court defense, man. Beat them down the floor. We're tied up at 4, 2:12 left here in the first quarter. Here comes Jones, left wing up top. Holton on him, looks for cutters. Now swings it right side to Chapman. Over to Meester on the right wing. Picks up a screen, pick and roll to Fredrickson. He'll drive baseline, and he lost the ball. Actually, Olivas knocked it out of him. It's out of bounds. It'll be Rehoboth ball.
I feel he's playing way too far from the basket, like you said, Baron. Get him on the block and go to work there.
Olivas doing a good job keeping him off the block. West drives baseline, gets inside, tough shot, scores. He's got 4 points, Trajan West. And it's 6-4 Rehoboth. Minute 45 left first quarter. Encinius wants to drive. Spin move in the lane. Tough shot, no good. Tapping by Pecos, no good, but looks like Chavez is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 on that putback. A rare offensive rebound there for the Panthers.
Yeah, they've gotten a couple so far. I could tell Rehoboth wasn't happy about the offensive rebound. But they talk to each other a lot out there.
Chavez, first free throw on the way is good. Encinius getting a little more aggressive here in the last couple of possessions for Pecos. His Chavez free throw is good. He hits them both, ties the ball game up at 6. Minute 38 left here in the first quarter. I think we got a good one here, Mado.
We do,
This might go down to the wire. Fredrickson avoids the trap, gets it over to Meester. Left wing tray, no good. Long rebound, West got it for Rehoboth. Meester now wants to drive, gets to the baseline. He's cut off. Fredrickson up top now, hands it off to Chapman, right side to Jones. Jones drives baseline. He lost the ball, scoops it back up. He's in the corner now, looking for someone. He's in trouble here.
5 seconds.
And a 5-second count. Good defense by Pecos.
You cannot get the ball stuck if you're playing this Pecos team, especially near a corner.
Beautiful coverage of the passing lanes by Pecos there, man. 5th turnover of the first quarter here for Rehoboth. Encinius right side over to Chavez, inside to Olivas. Turnaround, baseline jumper, got it. Esteban Olivas with the turnaround over the big man. Pecos takes their first lead, 8-6. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here comes West, dribbles right side, contact, tough shot, no good.
No
Rebound
call.
Panthers. Vigil gonna challenge Meester, right side, layup on the way is good. Kevin Vigil gets his first bucket. All 5 starters now have scored for the Panthers. They're up 10-6. 26 seconds left first quarter. Jones skips it over to West across the timeline. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. West over to Meester up top, now to Jones right wing, over to Chapman. Looks inside for Fredrickson, drives baseline. He's cut off, tough shot by Chapman, got it.
Chapman's one of the consistent players here for Rehoboth. Reliable.
Chavez out to Encinius. His little runner's no good off the baseline, and that will end the first quarter. Pecos leading Rehoboth 10-8 here on Sports Primo and KSWV Suave Radio. I'm Aaron Abeta here with Amado Abeta, and the Panthers looking to get back to the state championship game. This game is brought to you by Santa Fe Community College, State Employees Credit Union, New Mexico PED, the Santa Fe Community Housing Trust, Kia Santa Fe County DOT, Roto-Rooter, Cartwright's Heating and Plumbing, all proud sponsors of high school sports on Sports Primo and KSWV Suave Radio. Any thoughts on that first quarter, Boy?
No, man, this is just this is 2 good teams right now, and they're very opposite teams, but you know, Pecos, they're so good on defense. Such a good defensive team, and you talked about that, closing down the passing lanes, and they're switching up defenses throughout the first quarter. And you know, and I like Rehoboth too. They're playing well. They're you know, doing their job on the glass. But Pecos, you know, if they're in transition, that's going to be Pecos's advantage for sure, getting up and down the floor. And they've beat Rehoboth a couple times to the basket.
Rebounding right now, pretty even, 9-7 Rehoboth, but they got 2 offensive rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds for Rehoboth.
As West he's a talker bear, and he talks to his team, the other team, the refs, everybody.
All right, here we go. Rehoboth starts off with possession this second quarter, 10-8, Pecos up. Jones with it up top, gets it over to Meester left side, inside pass to Fredrickson, backs down, layup no good. Nice defense there by Olivas. He gets bumped, lost the ball, but gets it over to Vigil. Kevin Vigil in trouble. He has it knocked away. Good hustle by the big man, Fredrickson.
I did like seeing the entry pass to Fredrickson to the block, though. He was closer to the basket.
Him and Olivas are battling underneath, man. Ragland in the ball game now. He had 12 off the bench for Pecos. He is instant offense for the Panthers. Holton gets it over to Chavez, left wing, finds it Olivas, back to Chavez. He'll drive right side, gets it over to Vigil, hands it off to Ragland. Ragland kicks it over to Chavez. Trey on the way, no good, it's short. Rebound West for Rehoboth. Jones gets it to Meester, left wing up top. Meester to Fredrickson, wants to back down Olivas. Skip pass over to Jones on the baseline, gets inside. Shot is blocked out of bounds there. Esteban Olivas, the rim protector for the Panthers.
Not sure about that drive there for Jones.
West takes it out of bounds, gets it to Meester. Meester drives, kicks it over to Jones. He wants to drive. Cut off, now over to Chapman. Drives baseline, muscles it up, and no good. Rims out, rebound, Pecos. Here comes Holton now in transition. Wants to take it in the rack. Nope, he's cut off. Finds Ragland, top of the key. Trey, got it! Carlos Ragland, baby!
Shoots with confidence, man, and he knew that was going in.
Just needs a shred of daylight to make you pay. And he's shadowing West now. They're in a tussle. 13-8 Panthers. Fredrickson, top of the key, gets it over to West, left wing. West, he'll put up a long tray. Got it!
Wow.
Trajan West, he's got 7 points early. 13-11 Pecos. Ragland, top of the key here. Pecos will reset now. Looks back at the coach for a call. Here we go. Ragland goes right side over to Chavez. Chavez finds Vigil at the elbow. High-low here to Encinias. His shot is blocked out of bounds by Fredrickson. And Simon gives a nice little look.
He looks like such a nice guy, though.
Jaden Ippel coming in for Fredrickson. That's his first rest. 6:04 left. Vigil gets inside. Ball is stripped away by Chapman. That's the second turnover for Pecos. West in transition. Pulls up top of the key. Holton on him. Entry pass to Ippel. Ippel to Meester. Left side over to Jones. Man, both teams run really good offense, Mods.
I like it. I really like it.
Jones gets it to West. Drives baseline. Pulls up. Oh, it's stripped away by Ragland. Here comes the Panthers now. Holton pressing. Gets it to Ragland. Right wing. Fakes the trade. Drives. Kicks it out to Holton. Holton steps into a tray right side. Got it!
Did that with a hand in his face, too, from Meester.
The freshman with 5 points. 5:20 left here, second quarter, 16-11 Pecos. West with the ball up top here. Kicks up a screen, dribbles left side. Now left wing over to Jones. Jones squares up, gets it to Chapman, baseline. He'll put up a jumper, got it. Go to Chapman, smooth J from the baseline. Mid-range game.
And you can feel it, Barron, when it's going to be a good game, a close game.
It's good.
And such great flow to this game as well.
16-13. 4:50 left here in the second quarter. Holton with West on him. Better watch the 5-second. And a push is going to be called on West. Got a little bit too hand-checky there for the officials, boy. Insignia's coming back in the ball game. Chavez will sit down. And in comes Armando Bustos.
I would say to West as well as the head coach, I'd just be like, no more fouls at this point.
Bustos comes in for the big man, Olivas. Fredrickson comes up now. And so, wow, Coach Zwiers, he's going big with Ippel and Fredrickson in the ball game at the same time. And Pecos does not have a big man in, unless you count Bustos, who's about, 5'9"?
Maybe, bro.
Here comes Holton, gets the rack, kicks it out. Ragland blocked out of bounds by West. Ragland tried the tray, and West giving semifinal hustle, man. Closed out and blocked it out of bounds.
And I liked his coach when he was getting a little demonstrative. Coach pulled his jersey back, said enough.
Coach Zwiers, right in front of that happened right in front of the Rehoboth bench. Holton up top here. 4:30 left, second quarter, 16-13 Pecos. Holton up top here, guarded by West. Rehoboth, they've gone man-to-man. I think they went man-to-man the whole way against Mesa Vista. Bustos inside, trying to back down Ippel. Cannot. Kicks it back out here to Vigil. Vigil wants to drive in the lane. Long step, lost the ball. Ippel has it. Vigil gets it back, puts it up, scores off the glass.
Didn't take care of the ball underneath, man. They're big man.
18-13. Pecos up, 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Here comes Meester right side off the press breaker. Pulls up, turnaround jumper on the way. No good. Rebound. Holton whips it down. West intercepts it for Rehoboth. Controls it to Meester. Man, West is a good ball player, Mavo. So smart. Was surrounded by traffic. Found the outlet to get out of it. Fredrickson up high, way up high on the right wing. Puts the ball on the floor. V-Hill on him. Skips it over to Meester, left wing. Now over to West, left side, guarded by Encinas. Gets it over to Jones. Baseline tray for Jones. Got it!
Big three. They needed that from the baseline. And West called him over to the baseline to get open.
18-16. Pecos up. Tray here for Ragland. It's no good. First time I've seen Pecos take a shot without passing in the half-court set, Mods. 18-16, 3:05 left here in the second quarter. Jones with it up top, left wing. Guarded by Ragland. Whips it over to Fredrickson, high up top. Fredrickson wants to drive against Bustos. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Ipple puts it up, rims out. V-Hill clears the glass for the Panthers. Gets it over to Encinas, now to Ragland on the baseline. They cover him. Back up top, they'll whip it over to Bustos, top of the key. Bustos spinning against Ipple. Gets inside the lane. Scoop shot, layup, no good, but he was fouled. The crafty Bustos working against the taller Ipple. Bustos smelled blood in the water there, boy.
He did. I at this point would like to see Coda Chapman get back in the ball. Oh, there we go.
He's in.
He's
right
coming
on
back.
As Bustos will be at the line to shoot two here for Pecos. First free throw on the way is good. Elias Chavez checking back in the ball game for Pecos. Carlos Ragland will sit down. And Chapman back in for Ipple. So Bustos, second free throw on the way. Rims out, no good. 19-16. Pecos up, 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. West being guarded by Encinas in the backcourt. He'll cross the timeline. West picks up a screen, dribbles right side. Wants to take it to the elbow, gets it to Jones. They leave him open. Trey on the way. Got it! Can't leave Sam Jones open, Mods. He's making him pay. We're tied up at 19. A defensive lapse there by the Panthers. Holton, left wing over to V-Hill. V-Hill looks inside. Gets it inside. Shot by Chavez. No good. Rebound. Cannot be saved out of bounds. It'll still be Rehoboth ball. All right. Tied up at 19. Pecos going full court pressure. West will take it out. Gets it right side to Jones. And Pecos just going man to man. Holton will pick up Jones across the timeline. Jones calls for a screen, dribbles left side. He's cut off. Hands it off to Fredrickson. He wants to drive, gets in the lane, and he's going to draw the foul. It's going to be on Bustos on the floor. Only the first team foul on Pecos.
I just don't like Fredrickson dribbling the ball from the top of the key, man.
Well, he's got about a good foot on Bustos as far as height's concerned, Mavo. Look at that. And Bustos just muscling him, not letting him set up inside. Chapman hands it off to Fredrickson. Inside to Meester. Layup is good. Beautiful set there, man.
Yeah, nice pass down low to Meester.
21-19. Rehoboth takes the lead now. Minute and a half left in the half. Holton dribbles it back out up top, right side now. Encinas with it on the baseline. Finds a cutter. V-Hill gets tangled up, kicks it back out to Encinas. Encinas drives baseline, gets inside. Tough shot. Rimmed out, no good. Got his own rebound, and then him and Jones get tied up, and the possession arrow favors Pecos. Minute 12 left here in the second quarter. 21-19 Rehoboth. Holton, right side, shot blocked by West. Ball is loose, knocked out of bounds, still be Pecos ball. Definitely the height, the factor here so far. Couple of block shots here by Rehoboth. V-Hill whips it over to Holton, left wing. Holton guarded by West, drives inside. Tough shot over West, no good, but he drew the foul against West. I don't know, man. Holton trying to challenge West there, but he gets rewarded. and will go to the free throw line with 1 minute left in the second quarter.
And you just can't have West with 2 fouls right now. I don't care if it's the second quarter.
Is it his second foul?
He has 2.
It is. Holton's free throw is good. He's such a smart player. He'll probably be okay. But Pecos, we'll see if they keep challenging him. Pecos definitely has the quickness factor. The quickness advantage as Holton hits both free throws. We're tied at 21, minute left. Jones with the ball in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline. Pecos in man-to-man. Jones gets it over to West. West guarded by Encinas. Fredrickson finds a backdoor cut to Meester. Double pump layup is good, and he was fouled.
Well, I like the way Meester went up with that left hand, protected with the right elbow, and just gave himself that space he needed and got the and one.
Yeah, Meester just a beautiful backdoor cut on Elias Chavez. Chavez will sit down. That's his second personal foul. And Meester at the line to shoot for the three-point play. Shot on the way is no good. Rebound Panthers. 23-21, Rehoboth up. 40 seconds left in the half. Bustos, top of the key. Kicks it over to Olivas. Now to Vigil. Vigil right wing up top, gets it to Olivas. Bustos, pump fake, wants to go against Fredrickson. Gets it over him and scores!
Wow. You better take that personal if you're Fredrickson.
I like it. Fredrickson gets contacted here by Olivas, and Olivas gets the foul up top. Still only the third team foul, so no free throws coming up. We're tied up at 23, 19 seconds left here in the half.
You think Fredrickson's about a foot taller than Bustos?
At least, maybe 10 inches at least. West with the ball up top here for Rehoboth. Picks up the screen, dribbles right side, hands it off to Meester. Inside to Chapman, who gets 3. Layup is good.
Man, they're running some great sets. That was a nice play underneath.
Their off-ball cutting is hard and sturdy. Holton, Trey at the buzzer is no good, and that will end the half. Rehoboth going into the locker room here, up 25-23 on Pecos. This is the 2026 Nucenda Credit Union State Basketball Championships, the 2A semifinal here on sportsprimo.com and KSWV Suave Radio. I'm Aaron Abeyta here with Amado Abeyta. A quick first half, man. It only lasted 25 minutes, but what great flow to this game.
Yeah, it's a well-played game. I love some of the sets from Rehoboth, and Pecos just doing their thing. That was amazing. Bustos getting that bucket over Fredrickson, and like I said, you got to take that personal with a guy that's small is able to score on you and battle you underneath. I still, with Rehoboth, I do get very nervous, and I'm sure their fans do, and Fredrickson's dribbling in the backcourt. I just don't like it, and but a good half, well played.
All right, I'm just tallying up some of my personal stats here. Let's go to the scoring here first for Pecos, their leading scorer. All right, like to welcome our listening audience on KSWV Suave Radio. Aaron and Amado Abeyta here with you. This is the 2A semifinal. Rehoboth leading Pecos 25-23. And we'll just go over the stats here. Cameron Holton leading Pecos with 7 points. We got Kevin Vigil with 4 points. Carlos Ragland with 3 points off the bench. Armando Bustos as well with 3 points off the bench. Then we got Brandon Encinas, Elias Chavez, and Esteban Olivas all with 2 points apiece. Balanced scoring here for Pecos. That's no surprise. That's kind of what they did in the quarterfinal. That's their identity, is that anyone can score. Everyone scores for the Panthers. Let's go now to Rehoboth. Trajan West doing his thing. He's got 7 points. Coda Chapman, 6 points. An efficient 6 points by Chapman. I think he's only shot the ball 3 times. We'll check. Then we got Jonah Jones. He's got 2 threes for 6 points. Deej Meester with 4 points. And Simon Fredrickson, the big man, with 2 points. Pecos 5 of 6 from the free throw line in that first half. Rehoboth 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Both squads with 2 threes apiece. Let's go to the field goal percentage here for Pecos. They're shooting 40%. they're shooting 47% from the field, 60% from three-point land. They're 3 of 5. Actually, this is Rehoboth. Rehoboth is shooting 47% from the field, 60% from three-point land. Pecos, they're shooting 32% from the field, 8 of 25 for Pecos. So a little cold there. They're 2 of 7 from three-point land and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Rebounding battle right now is tied up at 16 apiece. The smaller Pecos Panthers hanging tough underneath with the taller Rehoboth Christian Lynx. Turnovers right now, Rehoboth with 6, Pecos with 3. And Pecos led at the end of the first quarter 10-8. Rehoboth outscoring Pecos 17-13 in that second quarter and now lead 25-23. For all of you listening at home or on KSWV Suave Radio, this is our first game of a triple header here today. We'll be covering St. Michael's Indian School at 1:15. That's the 3A semifinal. And then we'll cover the 3A state championship game for the girls. The Santa Fe Indian School Lady Braves, they'll be facing off against Navajo Prep. That game's scheduled for 3 o'clock. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making all this happen. State Employees Credit Union, Cartwright's Heating and Plumbing, Roto-Rooter, Santa Fe County Department of Transportation, Kia Santa Fe, Santa Fe Community Housing Trust, the New Mexico PED, and the Santa Fe Community College, all proud sponsors of high school sports here on Sports Primo and Suave Radio. Well, what a fantastic half of basketball here, Amado. The offensive sets by Rehoboth. I mean, we talk about Pecos being a well-oiled machine, and they are, but Rehoboth really had a faulty first half against Mesa Vista, but not this one, man. They are really tuned in, it looks like, really in sync with each other on the offensive end.
They are, and the difference, too, is Pecos doesn't have a guy like Gallegos that Mesa Vista had, a big man he had some bulk as well, and he could shoot from the outside. That's a big difference in this ball game, and West got going way faster in this ball game than he did on Wednesday. And yeah, two well-coached teams. I really like Coach Zweers, what he's doing, and just both teams on defense. I just love a well-played, smooth, flowing game. I love it. I love watching that right now, and you can feel that from the start, too. Just get that feeling, that little butterfly in your stomach. You're like, we're watching a good one. It's going to go down to the wire for sure.
A little troubling here for Pecos, shooting 30% from the field. I'm sorry, it's the wrong stats there. They're shooting 32% from the field, 8 of 25, and Coach Gonzalez kind of saw that the height and the length of Rehoboth and their help defense, they're shutting the gaps off for Pecos to drive, and so he started to tell his guards, Holton and Senius, we got to beat them down the floor to get better looks at the ball, at the basket, because they're not getting those open looks in the half-court set. They're down 25-23, but if you're Coach Gonzalez, and that's why he threw out, I think, that full-court press, try to score some off some turnovers. You want to kind of quicken this game, but you know, you got West and Jones out there. They're very dangerous, and Meester is kind of a facilitator. He'll choose his spots. But if you're Coach Gonzalez, halftime adjustments against this taller team.
Yeah, man, it's going to be interesting what both teams do, because Coach Zweers had some great adjustments against Mesa Vista going into the second half, because you said this many times. It was a tale of two halves in the quarterfinal. And they're both in just two different games, because we saw Pecos in their quarterfinal game. That was a grind. They were just grinding through that game and just trying to get through it. And, and the big comeback for Rehoboth. And so I'm really curious of what the adjustments will be. And I think, yeah, you're right. It's going to be Pecos continuing to try to speed up the pace and get up and down the floor quicker and faster than Rehoboth.
The winner of this game will play the winner of Texaco and Mesilla Valley. That game scheduled for 11:30 this morning.
Mesilla Valley had a big comeback over Santa Rosa, down 20, and just chipped away as the game went along. And before we knew it, we looked up and you go, Messilla's winning by 2. And we were just kind of caught in conversation, and all of a sudden Mesilla Valley gets into that game. But they're another team that they've been in these games so many times before. And, well, Santa Rosa has too. But Mesilla Valley, they kind of snuck in there to get into that semifinal.
Well, it's something that happened both to Santa Rosa and Mesa Vista, having that 20-point lead. It turned out to be too early. Is the psychology of a team, the momentum of a team, having a big lead like that, it gives you a false sense of security. Your emotional peak happens too early, and then as the game is slowly getting tight, closer and closer, you get tight because you're like, we're blowing this lead, and as you get tight, it's like you're starting to miss shots that you usually make, and it's almost like a snowball effect where you just can't stop it. Like the team is so nervous. There's a letdown of letting the team back, and I think that's kind of what happened to Santa Rosa and Mesa Vista. They just got tight all around, and the nervousness, the anxiety of blowing a big lead, you just aren't loose anymore.
Well, you know, as you and I know from many, many years of coaching together, you know the coaches for both Santa Rosa and Mesa Vista, they're going to talk about those losses, decisions they could have made differently, timeout they could have taken, made a change, something that could have gone different. But they're going to talk about that for years to come, as coaches normally do. You talk about the big losses, not the big wins usually.
That's true.
And that's going to be one they're going to second guess and talk about for a long, long time.
So Rehoboth comes out of the locker room with about 2 minutes left in the clock, and they run the shell drill coming out of the locker room. Rehoboth does. I like that by Coach Weirs. Pecos comes out of the tunnel with about a minute left. So Coach Gonzalez having a long talk with his team here.
Yeah.
They're in a dogfight right now. Rehoboth, they're the 6th seed, but they're sure not playing like it as Coach Weirs comes down the tunnel here a little bit late after his team. And we'll see what the Panthers do here, man, to try to get some better looks at the basket. Right now, not a lot of free looks here by Pecos in that first half. So we'll see if they can adjust here to get some better looks at it and get free from Trey. Three-point shooting is a big part of their game. They've got 2 threes here in that first half, one by Cameron Holton and one by Carlos Raglan.
And maybe Pecos does. Maybe they attack West and try to get him in foul trouble in the third quarter. Let's see.
All right, there's the buzzer to start this second half. 25-23. Rehoboth. If anyone out there listening, Rehoboth is in the Gallup area. And they're coming in here as the 6th seed, looking to get to the championship game. But we'll see. Pecos, the 2 seed, what they've got to say for it. Pecos comes out. Looks like 1-2-2. They're going to change their defense right away. Fredrickson gets it to West. He'll pull up left wing. Trey, got it! Is that going to get Coach Gonzalez out of the zone?
I was just going to say that. Yeah, are they going to get out of that zone?
Here we go. Vigil in the corner. 28-23, Rehoboth up. Encinas with the ball, gets it to Vigil. Looks inside to Olivas. Olivas with Fredrickson on him. Kicks it back out. Vigil, right wing Trey. No good. Rebound. Somehow Chavez got in there. Could not hold on to the ball, though, and it'll be Rehoboth ball. Largest lead of the ball game here for Rehoboth, 28-23. Pecos starting to extend their defense. They're picking up full court man-to-man, but not looking to trap it, looks like. West with the ball across the timeline. Encinas picks him up. Gets it over to Jones, and they are. They're going man-to-man. No more zone. No more tricks. I ain't switching. Here we go. Jones, left wing, drives baseline, and he picks up the foul here. It's going to be on Holton. Neither team getting in the bonus in that first half. As Holton picks up his first personal foul. 7:02 left here in the third quarter. West taking it out for Rehoboth. Underneath his own basket, up top to Chapman. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound, Fredrickson for Rehoboth. Gets it to Jones, to West. West cut off, he's on the right wing up top. Gets it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson back to West. He'll drive baseline. On the right side, gets in the key. Double pump layup, no good, but he was fouled.
I like the way he makes some space and room for himself when he's driving.
Trajan West at the free throw line here for Rehoboth. His first trip to the free throw line. And it's on its way, and it is good.
And just like that, Baron, Rehoboth up by 6.
Which seems like a lot in this type of game. 29-23. West, second free throw, rims out, no good. Here comes the Panthers now. Holton across the timeline. West picks him up. Gets it over to Encinias. Encinias to Olivas at the elbow. Turns back to Encinias right wing. Encinias wants to drive, gets inside, gets contact, and the bucket! Brandon Encinias with the hoop and harm, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. They needed that one, Mods.
They did. Yeah, they did, to get it to possibly one possession here.
Encinias, the lefty for Pecos at the free throw line. On its way, and it is good. Completes the three-point play. 29-26. Ball knocked out of bounds by Holton. So Rehoboth will take it out across from us here. The Rehoboth going left to right here in front of us at the pit. West gets it to Fredrickson across the timeline. Fredrickson wants to drive, lost the ball, gets it back. Gets it over to West somehow. He'll size up a tray and bury it. Okay, don't leave him open at all. He's making you pay. He's got, let's see, 14 points already, does Trajan West. 32-26 Rehoboth. Encinias drives, right side left, no good. Rebound, Chapman gets it to West. Across the timeline, Holton on him. West gets free. Gets it to Jones, left wing tray, no good. Long rebound out to Holton. 5:57 left third quarter. Holton, right wing, finds a cutting Olivas layup, no good, but he was fouled. Chapman and Fredrickson were there. And that'll get the big man. When I say big man for Pecos, he's about 5'11". It's on Chapman. That's Chapman's first personal foul. And Brandon Encinias at the line, or I'm sorry, Esteban Olivas at the line to shoot 2 for Pecos. First free throw on the way, no good, off front rim. Want to give a shout out to everyone listening at Milagro Middle School, Miss Clayton, Miss Pacheco's class. Well, Miss Clayton I think's on prep, but shout out to her. But Mr. Pacheco, all you students out there, I hope you're behaving.
Offensive rebound.
Vigil has it blocked, kicks out to Holton, baseline tray, it's no good. Rebound, Rehoboth.
Yeah, good shout out to Miss Clayton. Haven't seen her in a long time.
So Olivas misses both free throws there. 32-26 Pecos. Rehoboth. Fredrickson cut off, gets it to Meester. Meester up top to Chapman, right side. Gets it over to Jones, left wing. Pecos in man-to-man. Extending, trying to get those 5-second counts. Chapman gets it to West, way up top, near the timeline. West wants to drive, right side. Kicks it out to Meester. Fakes the tray, now takes the long jumper, and he's fouled on the jumper by Encinias, and that'll get Meester to the free throw line. Encinias with his first personal foul. 13th foul on Pecos already. 5:12 left in the third quarter. Thij Meester at the free throw line, on its way, and it is good. All right, Pecos in danger time now, man. They need some buckets fast. Down 33-26, Meester's second free throw coming up, and it is no good. Rims out. Here comes the Panthers. Entry pass into Vigil. Vigil working against Chapman. Kicks it out to Chavez, now to Holton. He'll drive against West. He's cut off. Here comes Olivas. Backs up Fredrickson. Gets it to Chavez. Chavez inside to Encinias. His shot blocked by Fredrickson. the height, man, a factor here. And West doing a great job on Holton.
Yeah, he is cutting him off nicely, and they're taking care of the key now.
Encinias drives on the baseline, cut off by Jones, back up top to Chavez, whips it over to Holton. Holton with West right on him. Backs it out, 4:39 left third quarter. Holton wants to drive inside, kicks it out to Vigil.
It's just not there right now, Barron.
No, it's not. Encinias, top of the key. He drives, finds a seam, double pump layup. No good, off back rim. Rebound off of Rehoboth, out of bounds. It'll still be Pecos ball.
And the big thing right now is every shot of Pecos, it's being challenged in this third quarter.
It's contested. Chavez taking it out underneath his own basket. Finds Olivas, hook shot, no good. Fredrickson gets the rebound, but throws the ball away. Holton drives, tough shot, no good. Rebound finds Olivas, kicks it out to Vigil. Trey on the way, no good. High rebound to Chapman. Holton almost got it from him, but doesn't. Here comes West, across the timeline, and has it stolen away. Here comes Vigil, all by himself. Layup is good. They needed that.
Got to be careful now if you're Rehoboth.
33-28, 3:53 left. Jones in the backcourt, being hounded by Encinias, cross the timeline. He looks uncomfortable, Mavo. Encinias taps the ball away.
I would take a timeout here.
Jones picks it up, gets it to Fredrickson, way up top. Fredrickson, right side to Meester. Inside pass knocked away by Chavez, out of bounds. Pecos starting to scramble.
Yeah.
Ratchet up the pressure. 3:38 left third quarter. Here comes Ragland, the microwave. Chavez will sit down. West will take it out for Rehoboth, underneath his own basket to Meester. Meester gets to the elbow, he's cut off, looks for cutters, finds Jones top of the key. Jones with Ragland on him. Gets it to Chapman, left wing up top, picks up a screen, dribbles right side, top of the key now. He'll drive to the elbow, he's cut off. Looks for cutters, finds West, left wing, Trey, short, no good. Rebound, Panthers. Vigil gonna push it. Nice bounce pass to Encinias. Drives against Meester, cut off. Go Olivas, shot on the way, rims out, no good. Ball tapped out, Pecos has it. Olivas gets it to Encinias, drives baseline, underneath the basket, throws it to Vigil. Vigil captures it, and a timeout. Coach Gonzalez with 3:03 left in the third quarter, 33-28. Pecos trailing Rehoboth here in the 2A semifinal. And the Panthers now down 5 here. A good, strong opening here for Rehoboth, but it looks like the Pecos Panthers have kind of changed the style of this game. They're making it a little bit more abstract expressionism, if you will. They want chaos out there.
Yeah, they're creating chaos in the backcourt near the half-court line with Rehoboth, and this is a bit of danger time, and this was a much-needed break for Rehoboth to talk it over in this timeout and just chill. Let's chill, guys. Let's take care of the ball.
Yep, Pecos wants to speed up Rehoboth. The Rehoboth was too comfortable there, cutting and doing all their screens in their half-court offense. Pecos is like, no, we're not going to do that anymore. We're gonna make you uncomfortable. All right, Pecos ball underneath their own basket. Chavez taking it out, finds Holton left side, drives baseline, gets inside, tough shot, draws the foul. I'm not sure why Fredrickson wanted traveling there, but Holton is able to get West to foul him, and that's the third personal foul on West. It is. Holton at the free throw line. The freshman not playing like a freshman for sure. Free throw on the way, and it is good. And you know what? It just shows how much respect Rehoboth has for Holton, putting West on him.
Might be time to put someone else on him.
Yep, with 3 fouls, you're right, Mods. Holton misses the second free throw. Pecos 7 of 11 from the free throw line. Jones near the timeline. Bounce pass to Chapman, right side layup, no good. Nice defense there by Ragland. Here comes Holton now. Stops at the left wing, they'll reset now. To Vigil, right wing. Vigil wants to drive, gets inside the lane. Layup on the way, no good. Rebound, Chapman. Oh, it's ripped away by Vigil, and he scores the bucket. They cut it to 2, 33-31, 2:28 left in the third quarter. West in the backcourt being hounded by Vigil. He'll cross the timeline. Here comes Meester now, dribbles into the baseline, muscles it up, score, shot, no good. Got his own rebound, and he's fouled here by Chavez. Meester will go to the free throw line now. And Mado, that's the first half-court set I've seen Rehoboth run, it seems like, in a couple of minutes.
It's been 2 or 3 minutes since they've done that, and yeah, the pressure now is building up here for Pecos. They've ramped it up on defense for sure, and they're getting to the offensive glass now quicker than Rehoboth.
Encinias will check in. Chavez sits down for Pecos. Pecos making it a 94-foot game instead of a 35-foot game. Here we go. Meester's second free throw. He got them both. 35-31. 2:14 left here in the third quarter. Rehoboth up. Here comes Encinias, right side to Holton. Rehoboth in man-to-man. They've done that the whole way. Ragland now, up top. Left side over to Encinias. Encinias finds Olivas way up top. Back to Encinias. Now right side to Ragland. They're trying to get Fredrickson out of the lane. Olivas now gets to the free throw line. Here comes Encinias, gets it to Holton, top of the key. Pull-up jumper, left side, rims out, no good. Rebound, West rips it down for the Lynx. They'll pick him up. West gets it over to Jones. I'd pressure him. They are. They're going to double team Jones. Jones gets away from traffic. Gets to the baseline. He's cut off to West. West fakes the tray. Now back to Jones.
Get out of there.
Jones dribbles right side over to Meester. Baseline. Meester turns around, gets it inside to Fredrickson. 2 foot in the paint. Shot no good. Rebound. Vigil. Here comes Kevin Vigil for Pecos. Gets it to Encinias right wing. Now over to Olivas. Baseline. Olivas to Ragland. Ragland picks up a screen. Fredrickson on him now off the switch. Olivas inside to Olivas. Encinias inside to Olivas. Backing down Fredrickson. Tough shot. No good. Bad shot there by Olivas, man.
God, Fredrickson. Oh, man. This guy, I don't know.
Ball tapped out of bounds.
He had his guards next to him, and he did that.
He's tired. He's going to come out. Ippel will come in for him. Bustos will come in for Olivas. Now Olivas forcing it against Fredrickson there. Didn't like that shot. Full court pressure by Pecos. Meester with the ball. Holton on him tight. Picks up his dribble. Over to Ippel. Ippel in trouble.
Oh boy.
Throws the ball. Finds Chapman. Here comes West. He'll attack. Layup on the way is good. Not sure how they scored.
I don't either,
but
Barrett.
they did. Lead back up to 6 here for Rehoboth. 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Vigil up to Encinias, whips it over to Holton up top. Holton wants to drive, spin move in the lane. Tough shot, layup no good, but he drew the foul. Holton now, the freshman, he's starting to get a little more aggressive here, attacking the gaps off those swings where they have the big man. Ippel in there now, not Fredrickson, and I like that. They're taking him out so that these guards for Pecos will have a cleaner lane to go against. Holton misses the free throw, though. It's his second miss in a row. They got to hit these free throws, Mods. Holton 3 of 5 from the free throw line here so far. He'll get another one here. Second free throw on the way. Missed them both. West tracks it down. And he is fouled.
You gotta call that. Yeah, no. His hands were on him. Absolutely.
Fouled in the backcourt by Holton, his second personal foul. That's the 15th foul on Pecos too. So now Rehoboth in the bonus with 22 seconds left. West will go to the line to shoot 2.
Coach Gonzalez didn't even argue that one.
It happened right in front of him. Trajan West starting to rack up points here. That's his 11th point of the quarter. He's got 18 for the ball game. And back in Fredrickson comes in. Chapman will sit down with 22 seconds left in the third quarter. West looking to make it an 8-point lead here for Rehoboth. And he does. 39-31, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Holton with the ball up top for the Panthers. Gets it over to Encinias left wing. Encinas doesn't take the Bustos screen. He'll dribble top of the key, hands it off to Holton. Holton, crossover, gets the lane, kicks it out. Bustos, baseline tray, no good. Rebound, Fredrickson. Puts it on the floor, across the timeline. He'll put it up at the buzzer. No! And it's no good. And that will end the third quarter. Rehoboth up on Pecos, 39-31. This is the 2026 Lucenda Credit Union State Basketball Championship, the 2A semifinal on Sports Primo and KSWV Suave Radio. I'm Aaron Abeta and Amado Abeta. We're at the pit, and this broadcast is brought to you by the State Employees Credit Union, Cartwright's Heating and Plumbing, Roto-Rooter, Santa Fe County Department of Transportation, Kia Santa Fe, Santa Fe Community Housing Trust, the New Mexico PED, and Santa Fe Community College, all proud sponsors of high school sports on Sports Primo and Suave Radio. Well, Rehoboth outscoring Pecos 14-8 in that third quarter, and Pecos still struggling to score and get up clean shots against this Rehoboth team.
And there's points where it doesn't seem like it. You know, it doesn't seem like Pecos is down 8 points. You know, it seems like at times it's like Rehoboth is the one playing from behind. But, man, Pecos, I think they're doing the right thing. I think it's a good call to have them attack the basket with Holton, but and getting some contact and opening some lanes. But it's hard when you have those big men underneath and just Rehoboth finding ways to score. They're just getting ways to score in that third quarter. And now 8 points that's a task here for the Panthers.
Well, Pecos, their field goal percentage down to 26%, 2 of 11 from three-point land. And Trajan West now with 19 points. He had 12 in that third quarter. They got to do a better job on him defensively, too. Here we go. Pecos will start off this fourth quarter with the ball. They trail by 8. Holton with the ball. Goes up top here to Chavez, now to V-Hill, over to the corner. Encinas with the ball up top. Lost it, now tracks it down near the timeline. Rehoboth just in there man-to-man. Help man-to-man. They don't come out across the three-point line. They pack it in, man. Holton, Trey on the way, right side. No good. Rebound, Fredrickson. Holton just can't get it going. He's got 7 points. He's got 8 points. He had 7 at halftime. Here comes West now. V-Hill on him. Gets it over to Jones, left wing. Entry pass into Chapman. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound out of bounds, and it'll be Pecos ball. Good box out there.
Nice box out, but nice set there from Rehoboth. Just didn't get the bucket.
Now that's an attempt you'll take by Chapman. Little 5-foot baseline turnaround. He usually hits those. Holton up top gets it over to Olivas. Now to Chavez, inside to V-Hill. He's working. Turnaround jumper, no good, but he was fouled. I like that matchup, getting V-Hill on the box against Chapman, Amado. With Fredrickson pulled out, covering Olivas, V-Hill had some space to work on in the lane.
And he has been sneaking in there throughout the ball game and getting some offensive rebounds, and he can score.
V-Hill at the free throw line. His first free throw attempt on the way, no good. And they've gotten cold from the free throw line. They're now 7 of 14 from the free throw line.
Oh, man.
West is getting a talking to by the officials saying, you can't talk to the free throw shooter, bro. V-Hill taking his time. Second free throw on the way. He got that one.
He lobbies with everybody out there.
39-32, Rehoboth up. 6:50 left here. Meester in trouble in the backcourt, gets it to West. He'll cross the timeline now. V-Hill on him. West over to Meester. Guarded by Holton. Meester to Fredrickson, looks for cutters, finds West, and that's a turnover. Here comes Olivas, layup on the way, no good, but he was fouled. And Olivas will go to the line, and Pecos gets the turnover and goes transition right away. They had to foul Olivas on that layup attempt. He's at the free throw line now, but you got to get them. They're getting attempts, they're just not hitting a high percentage from the free throw line. Missed it. Esteban Olivas now 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Second free throw coming up here for Esteban Olivas, the junior, for the Panthers. On its way, and it is no good. Rims out, missed them both. They're now 8 of 17 from the free throw line. West across the timeline. Chavez on him, they get it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson at the free throw line. Picks up his dribble, looks for cutters, finds Chapman up top. Left side over to Meester. He'll drive baseline, gets to the rack, and he's going to be fouled by Holton. That's going to be the third personal foul on Holton, and Meester to the free throw line.
There's points where I'm thinking, man, Coach Zweers could sure use a timeout, and he has all 5. He's letting his guys play through it.
39-32, 7-point lead here for Rehoboth. 6:16 left in the fourth quarter. Meester hits the first free throw. Meester right now 4 of 6 from the free throw line. He's got 8 points here for Rehoboth. Here comes the second free throw. Takes a deep breath. Free throw on the way, nothing but net. Rehoboth now 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Is that Rehoboth's first quick timeout? It is. With 6:16 left, they've got their largest lead of the ball game, 41-32. Aaron and Amado Abeta with you here on sportsprimo.com and AM 810 99.9 FM, KSWV Suave Radio. This broadcast is brought to you by the New Mexico PED, Cartwright's Heating and Plumbing, the Santa Fe Community Housing Trust, Kia Santa Fe, Roto-Rooter, the Santa Fe County Department of Transportation, Santa Fe Community College, and State Employees Credit Union. 41-32, 6:16 left here in the fourth quarter. The number 2 seeded Pecos Panthers trailing the number 6 seed Rehoboth Christian Lynx. And Rehoboth 23-6. Looks like they're underseeded, man. They are tough.
Well, 3A and 2A, there was some overseeded and underseeded teams for sure.
Here comes Pecos across the timeline. Holton with it. Goes right side to Encinias, looking for cutters. Olivas up top. Left wing over to entry pass into Vigil. Muscles up a shot and scores. I like that.
Yep, nice matchup.
Kevin Vigil now. He's got 11 points for Pecos, 41-34. West with the ball up top, Vigil on him. He'll dribble left side, he's cut off. Man, 5-second count, nope. Sam Jones with the ball now. He picks up his dribble, nowhere to go, finds Fredrickson. Almost had it stolen away, finds Meester now to West. And a travel's gonna be called on West. 10th turnover of the ball game for Rehoboth. Pecos with only 3. But Rehoboth doesn't really play a style of defense that turns the ball over. They play a style of defense that forces contested shots. Here comes Holton, left wing trade, no good. High rebound, Fredrickson. Fredrickson finds West in the backcourt, now whips it over to Jones on the left side. He'll cross the timeline, Fredrickson way up top, over to Meester. Meester to Jones, Jones to West. West with Encinias on him, drives to the top of the key, cut off, still holding on to his dribble. Chapman now, over to Meester, lost the ball out of bounds. Last touch by, officials are discussing it. I think it should be Pecos ball, Mavo. I think it was off Meester's hands. They're discussing it. And they're gonna go Pecos. They got the right call. I'm pretty sure it went off Meester's hands off the deflection. Good hustle by the Panthers to get that deflection. 4:50 left fourth quarter, 41-34. Rehoboth up. Holton, right wing up top, now goes to the corner. Olivas to Encinias, now whips it over to Holton. He'll drive, right side layup on the way is good. Beautiful offense there by the Panthers. Holton's got 10 now. The lead's cut to 5. Fredrickson, he's in trouble. Now gets it over to West, who's never in trouble. Oh, he has the ball swiped, though. He gets it back. West drives right side, and he is going to be fouled here on the floor. It's only going to be the second team foul here on Pecos. It's on Chavez, his 4th personal foul. They're going to get Ragland in the ballgame. Coach Gonzalez looking at his bench. Here we go. West taking it out underneath his own basket, finds Chapman. Chapman to Fredrickson. Entry pass to Meester, left-hand layup no good, but he was fouled by Holton.
Man, nice play. I like that. Nice cut there from Meester.
Yeah, they get it to the big man, Fredrickson, at around the elbow, and then Meester cuts from right to left on the baseline off that inbounds. They've run that play a couple of times, and they've made hay. Either got fouled or got the easy layup. Fourth personal foul on Holton, by the way. Meester's free throw is no good, rims out. And Meester had made 4 free throws in a row up to that point. Ragland coming in for Chavez. Coach Gonzalez going to leave Holton out there with 4 fouls. 4:17 left here in the ball game. Meester's second free throw on the way. And it is good. 42-36. Rehoboth up. Here comes the Panthers. Encinias with the ball. Holton right side to Ragland. Now back to Encinias. Gets it over to Vigil. To Holton left wing. Now to Ragland. Encinias wants to drive left side. Kicks it to Holton. He'll drive. Gets in the lane. Scoop layup on the way. No good. Tap in, no good. Got it back somehow. His putback's no good. Chapman with the rebound. Here comes West now. In transition. Layup on the way is good. What a shot by West.
Man, that was beautiful. Play of the game right there.
Contested layup by Trajan West. Went full court. Timeout. Rehoboth with 3:41 left. They've got an 8-point lead here in the 2A semifinal. Trajan West with 21 points to lead all scorers for the Lynx. This is brought to you by Kia Santa Fe County Department of Transportation, Roto-Rooter, Cartwrights, Heating and Plumbing, State Employees Credit Union, Santa Fe Community College, New Mexico PED, and the Santa Fe Community Housing Trust. Wow, what a transition there by Trajan West.
And it's hard. It's really hard not to root for Trajan West. He's such a good player. He's such a good team leader. And man, what a finish right there.
Yep, Finn went from left to right. Kind of a reverse layup with 2 Panthers surrounding him. And a rare fast break bucket there for the Lynx. Pecos needs some buckets fast. 3:33 left. Holton inside on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Encinias. Encinias gets it back to Holton. Trying to get Ragland free. But West is on him. Ragland over the corner. That's Olivas. Up top to Holton. He'll drive. Spin move. Up and under move. And he draws the foul. But Holton, if you're going to draw free throws, you got to hit him, my friend.
Yes, you do. Stuck out his knee. Okay.
He's done a really good job getting to the free throw line. He's got to start hitting him, man. First free throw on the way is good. Nothing but net. He's got 11 points now. Second free throw coming up. On its way, no good. Hits back rim. Pecos gets the rebound. And the putback's no good. Fredrickson falls down, finds West. Here he goes. He'll attack the lane again. Layup on the way is good.
Wow.
Holy mackerel, West. 9-point lead. Coach Gonzalez gets a timeout with 3:01 left in the ball game. Trajan West, 23 points here in the 2A semifinal. What a dog that guy is, man.
Yes. I like him, man.
46-37. The winner of this ball game will go to the championship game tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, facing the winner of Texaco and Mesilla Valley. Texaco, the #1 seed, a strong #1 seed is the Texaco Wolverines. They're the defending state champs.
Yes, they are.
And this Mesilla Valley team, or I'm sorry, not Mesilla Valley, this Rehoboth Christian team, man, they are, wow, a 6 seed playing the way they are, under control. They've got a style that suits them. Coach Weers, he's coached them where they don't waste a dribble. If you notice, everyone catches it and looks, or they attack when they know the defender is off balance. They are really have peaked here, making the state tournament run. the Panthers on the ropes. They have completely taken away their three-point shooting game.
And they've challenged and contested all of their drives and everything they're putting up.
Pecos only with 2 threes in this ball game. Vigil with the ball for the Panthers. Up top, gets it over to Holton. Holton drives in the lane, kicks it out to Encinius. He'll drive now, attacks, little runner is good by Brandon Encinius. He's got 7 points now, 46-39. Chapman in the backcourt here. Encinius on him, gets it to West. West, double team in the corner, skips it over to Meester. Now to Chapman. Panthers, man-to-man, extending their defense. Holton taps it free, got it loose, and couldn't save it from going out of bounds. It'll still be Rehoboth ball. 2.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they got him up right away. Like, you're going to come out if you get hurt, dude.
46-39, West. Long pass to Fredrickson on the baseline. Trying to back down Olivas. Kicks it out to West in the corner. Vigil on him tight. And West is fouled by Vigil. It's going to be the 4th team foul on Pecos. Trajan West is exhausted. I don't think he's come out of the ball game, Amado.
He has not.
He is breathing heavy right now, and Pecos really their last gasp here. Down 7.
Yeah, Meester and West have not come out.
2:20 left here in the ball game. Fredrickson up top. Pecos really hounding. Lynx West now with it. Vigil on him. Meester with it now up top. He'll drive left side. Has the ball tapped loose. Ragland has it. Pecos got the turnover. Here comes Vigil. Baseline trade. No good. Rebound. Meester for Rehoboth. Gets it to West. West down to Jones by himself. Layup on the way is good.
That's a dagger right there, Barron.
It is, and Coach Weirs gets a timeout now. Minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. 48-39. What a great timeout by Coach Weirs. Wants to slow down Pecos as well as get West and Meester some breathing.
Yeah, a nice little rest. And Coach Weirs, he's just so mellow on the sideline.
Minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. You're listening to KSWV 99.9 FM, AM 810, Suave Radio, as well as sportsprimo.com. I'm going to give a shout out here back to Milagro Middle School. Mr. Pacheco science class. Listening on sportsprimo.com's YouTube channel. I hope you guys are enjoying it. But what a fantastic ball game here, man. And Pecos really giving it all they can. It's just they're running into a team here and a player that's really peaking. I want to give a shout out to my sister, Elizabeth. She's also listening.
Hey, cousin Liz.
She's becoming a fan of Trajan West as well.
as many should. He's putting on a show, man.
He is. Wow. Here we go. Here comes the Panthers now. Encinius with it, right wing. Gets it to Holton. Holton gets into the lane. Tough runner on the way, no good. Rims out. Rebound, Pecos. Baseline tray, no good. Rebound, Holton. Swings it over to Olivas. Now to Encinius, minute 29 left. Encinius drives, gets to the rack. Left-hand layup is good. Brandon Encinius now. He's got 9 points. Fredrickson down the floor. Scores over Olivas. Wow. The big man now with 4 points. 50-41, Rehoboth. Encinius in the lane. Scoop shot layup is good. And he was fouled. Brandon Encinius going to work now. Minute 7 left. 50-43, Rehoboth up. But Encinius at the line to shoot for the three-point play. He's got 11 points, looking for number 12 here.
When do you start fouling too, Barron, if you're Pecos?
Missed that one. Fredrickson with the rebound. Minute 4 left. Here comes Chapman across the timeline. Pecos double teams. He passes it. Almost goes to the backcourt. Meester with it now. Picks up his dribble. Looking for passes. He double team and a timeout. Coach Weirs before the jump ball. The possession arrow does favor Rehoboth, Coach Weirs uses another timeout. I think he only has one more left after this. His team's up 50-43. 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, the positive thing for Rehoboth, they ran about 11 seconds off the clock.
Pecos 9 of 20 from the free throw line in a game they're down by 7, Amado. That's going to haunt them if they drop this game, man. A good shooting team, just cold here, and they're not, from the free throw line, you know, you got to hit them, especially when shots from the field are coming at a premium. When you get to the free throw line, you've got to hit them. They're just not doing that. It would be a completely different ball game, of course. Down 7, you miss 11 free throws. Like, they're shooting a low percentage from the field because of the defense that Coach Weirs is facing. I'd like to, Coach Jonathan Salazar, probably listening, I'd love to hear his thoughts on Coach Weirs' man-to-man defense, man, because it's zone principles. The help is incredible, and they just pack it in. It's a pack-it-in man-to-man defense. Fredrickson with the ball up top, and he is fouled immediately here by Olivas. And is that the 15th foul? I believe it is.
They're going to the free throw line.
They're going to send Fredrickson to the free throw line. That's the guy I would foul. He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line right now.
Want to send a shout out to Asher Gonzalez, my nephew, and all district from Santa Fe Prep, listening to the game right now. They're surrounding the radio in the kitchen.
All right. I
Old
like
school.
That. State tourney style. Fredrickson 0 for 2 from the free throw line. All right. 47 seconds left, down 7. Here comes Holton. Right side, attacks, layup, no good. Rebound. West with the ball for Rehoboth. On the left wing, they got a foul.
You got a foul, guys.
36 seconds
Come on.
left. Meester with it now. Gets it to Chapman, back to Meester. Meester is going to be fouled here with 29 seconds left.
Yeah, they let too much time run off there.
50-43, that's the 5th personal foul on Chavez.
Because you saw with Chavez, he didn't want to get his 5th, but you got to take it.
He's going to come out of the ball game. He finishes with 2 points. Carlos Ragland will get in the ball game. He's only gotten free for 1-3 here. They've done a good job guarding him too. When he's in the ball game, West covers him. He just has gotten free 1 time, and he made him pay for it. Meester, free throw on the way, no good. All right, they're leaving the door open just a bit.
Yeah, missing a lot of free throws at the end of this ball game.
29 seconds left. Still a 3-possession lead for Rehoboth, whether they make or miss this free throw. And he made it. Here comes the Panthers, 51-43. Vigil, baseline tray, got it! Down 5 now, 22 seconds left. Baseball pass down to Fredrickson. Olivas finds him, foul him! They do with 15 seconds left.
Foul him, foul! Reminded me of Hoosiers, Barron.
That's the first 3 made here by Pecos in the second half. Kevin Vigil now with 14 points. 51-46. Fredrickson back to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's the 4th personal foul on Olivas, and Fredrickson misses again. He's missed 3 free throws in a row now. Insignus gets into the lane. 15.5 seconds left.
Oh man, I'm nervous if you're a Rehoboth fan.
Pecos with 3 timeouts left. Missed it. Here comes Holton. He'll track it down. Dribbles across the timeline. Whoa, whips it to Vigil, and it's off his hands. Fredrickson saved it to West. Gets it to Jones. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds left. Chapman just throws it up in the air. 1 second left. It's over. Rehoboth Christian is going to the championship game here. Chapman looked at the clock. It was 2 seconds left. He just threw it high.
That was smart, man.
And time ran out. Rehoboth Christian defeats Pecos 51-46. Wow, Amado. What a ball game.
Yeah, it was. Great ball game, great flow, well played by both teams. It's nice to see Rehoboth, though, move on to the championship, defeating 2 big teams in Pecos and Mesa Vista.
Trajan West celebrating with the Rehoboth Christian. And he's telling them, I told you. Yes, you did. 23 points for Trajan West. As we'll go to the end of the game statistics here. Wow. All right, well, let's go to the end of the game statistics here. Scoring for Pecos. They're led by Kevin Vigil. He finished with 14 points. Brandon Encinius and Cameron Holton finishes with 11 points apiece. Armando Bustos and Carlos Raglan with 3 points apiece. Elias Chavez and Esteban Olivas with 2 points apiece. Let's go now to Rehoboth, their leading scorer, Trajan West with 23 points. He had 16 second half points for the Lynx. Then we've got Thij Meester, he's got 11 points. Jonah Jones with 8 points. Coda Chapman with 6 points. And Simon Fredrickson with 4 points. Free throws, Pecos, this will haunt them for, well, until next year. They went 9 of 20 from the free throw line. Rehoboth Christian, they went 10 of 20 from the free throw line, so not much better. Rehoboth from the field was 29% from the field. They were 3 of 16 from three-point land. Pecos, they finished 48.6% from the field. That's not bad, Amado. But they got 20 less shots than Rehoboth did. Rehoboth with 57 field goal attempts, Pecos with only 37.
Wow.
Pecos,
yeah, man.
5 of 9 from three-point land. Oh, I'm sorry, that's reversed. I'm reading that wrong. Pecos went 29% from the field. They were 17 of 57. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. So Pecos got 20 more field goal attempts than Rehoboth, but only shot just under 30%, whereas Rehoboth, they shot 48%, 18 of 37. So my bad on that one, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize at home to everybody for mixing that one up. Rebounding battle, tied up at 36 apiece, man. So any final thoughts here, Mods?
Just a good game, and Trajan West, what a ball game. And what a coach from Coach Zweers. He just there was a matchup issue as well for Pecos, and it just wasn't a good team for them to play. And you know, a team that had size for one. There was a lot of one and dones for the Panthers, and just West finding ways to get to the basket. He knew where his players were on the court, and you know, he's a leader, and he makes his team better. And that's what I like to see in a great captain of a basketball team. You make the guys around you better. You make them want to be better, and it got them right into that state championship game. So good luck to them.
I also like it how the other Rehoboth players, they know who butters their bread.
Yes,
they know their role on the team,
yes,
right? They don't try to do too much. They all know when they're in trouble who to find and who to get out of the way of, like that. That's really good team chemistry there.
Absolutely, and with a leader on your team in Pecos, when he's a freshman, they're going to be back here for years to come. So nothing to hang your head on, and that was a very undersized Pecos team all season long, and I expect to see them right back in the mix of everything. So
I want to give a shout out to the seniors here for Pecos before we sign off. Brandon Encinius, Elias Chavez, Kevin Vigil, and Enrique Rodriguez, and Armando Bustos, former teammate of Michael Abeta. Give a shout out to him. It's been fun covering him these last few years. A former Sports Primo player of the game as well. Congratulations to those seniors on their career. I know it hurts now, but man, you guys made some great memories. From all of us here at Sports Primo and KSWE, we'll see you at 1:15, the 3A semifinals, St. Michael's versus Santa Fe Indian School, live here on KSWE Suave Radio and SportsPrimo.com.